All right, when you get to the next level, they start to add things like negatives and they add fractions. So again, this is write a linear equation from a slope and a point. This is VKP. And we have to write the equation in slope-intercept form when given a point and the slope. So the first thing we can do is let's just type in a slope. We know that. It's -1/2. I'm just going to write -1/2. Now we need to find the y-axis intercept. And we're going to do that just like I showed you before. Let's write the equation of a line, which is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, b is the y-axis intercept. And now let's plug things in. We know our x, we know our y, and we know our slope. So the y is -5. The slope is -1/2. And the x is -10. And since there's a fraction, I'm going to write -10 over 1 plus b. All right, now let's go ahead and solve this fraction. Remember, to solve fractions, we need to multiply across. So think of it as -1 times -10 all over 2 times 1. If we do that, we get positive, because a negative times a negative is a positive, +10 over 2 plus b equals, on this side, we have a -5 still. Now, to get b by itself, we need to get rid of this 10/2, so we need to subtract 10/2 from both sides. So subtract 10 over 2 from this side and subtract 10 over 2 from this side. That'll cancel it out. And what you'll be left with is b on the right equals -5. I'm going to make it -5 over 1 because we're dealing with fractions, minus -10 over 2. Now, to subtract these things, I need common denominators. Okay? Now, wait. I did a double negative here. Hold on 1 second. Always check yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. There's only one. It's -5 minus 10 over 2. Okay. In order to actually subtract, we need to have common denominators. This needs to be a 2. And then to get that common denominator, you just multiply this by 2 and then multiply this by 2. So -2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times -5 is -10. So we're really doing -10/2 minus 10/2. So since we have a negative and a negative, we're going to add the numerators. And we're going to get -20 over 2. And -20 divided by 2 is -10. So b equals -10. Put that in, and that will be our answer.